and I'm running a little late because I'm here running around Mercy Hospital in St. Louis trying to find someplace to share my live Facebook video. And what I want to share with you is that I just received my vaccination. I got the Pfizer vaccine. There's my little Band-Aid. Happened 15 minutes ago. And I am grateful. I am grateful. And I highly encourage you to pause for inspiration about and listen for inner wisdom about getting your vaccine. And that is exactly what I did. Instead of getting all worried about it, nervous, when am I going to get it, where am I going to get it, which one am I going to get, I really just paused. I got out of my own way, stepped back from all of the emotions and thoughts about it and worries and wonderings, and just heard to trust that it will unfold just right. And it did. Everything about it was perfect. But here's the funniest part. Here's the Wizard of Oz part of my vaccine. Okay, so we go into the 15-minute waiting room afterwards, and they have this big screen, and it is, they are showing the Wizard of Oz. And I thought, oh, how perfect is this? It reminds me so much of Pause for Inspiration, because both are saying the same thing, is that we have this inner wisdom, the courage and the heart and the brains and the love and that sense of home. You know how Dorothy wanted to go home and she just had to click her little Rudy, slippers? Today they aren't really slippers, they're like clogs. So you'll have to slip my little leather clogs in order to go home. But this home is already fully inside of us. We belong. We do have a place we belong. And this present love and wisdom is this home to whom we all belong. And so I was looking at the Scarecrow and how he wanted brains, and the Tin Man wanted a heart. And let's see, who else do we have? The Lion, who wanted courage, and Dorothy, who wanted to go home. Only to be told when they get to the Wizard of Oz, who's like the me character, right? Because the Wizard of Oz is hiding behind the curtain, and the me character, the ego, is definitely in hiding. So, and he's, doing all kind, his thing he's doing back there, and the dog is drawing the, the curtain open. And then there's, of course, the witch, the wicked witch gets involved, right? And that's the ego, the wicked witch of the ego, who's just trying to scare you. And here's what she does. Here's what the wicked witch does. She does, I'm going to get you, my little pretty, and your dog, too. Woo! I can't believe I just did that. They're here at the hospital. I don't know. I may be taken to a ward pretty soon if I wonder who is this woman? What is she doing in our hospital? But anyway, so let's pause, okay? And you can pause about anything you want. I'm going to lead you through a quick pause practice. And take a breath. Be here now. Just let yourself just be. And think about anything that's on your mind that you might want some help or guidance about. And it's real important that you're going to be accessing inner wisdom, because if you notice, I have my Pause shirt on today, Pause for Your Helpful Self. And I don't think I can quite show you, but there's a whole design on the back. And oh, by the way, I want to thank Lisa, our pause helper yesterday, for doing the pause, and she's really helped to design this pause shirt. I wish you could see the back. If you go to pauseforoinspiration.org, you can see these t-shirts, and you could actually buy one if you want. What was I going to say? Oh, so I come into my vaccine appointment, and the man standing there as I'm waiting in line to let me in, he looks at my shirt, and I showed him the back, which talks about how your Pause for Your Helpful Self is wise and patient and creative and helpful. And he said, oh, you just teach people to be nice. And I said, no, that's not what we do. We do not teach people to be nice. because we've been teaching people to be nice for centuries, right? And how's that working out for us? And he goes, not too well with all the wars we've got going on. And I said, exactly. What we're doing is we're teaching people to access this inner wisdom. And from that place of inner wisdom, you will be kind and loving and hopeful and helpful in ways you have never imagined or even thought you were equipped to do, okay? All right, so let's access inner wisdom. If there's something on your mind that you would like to receive inner wisdom about, go ahead and let that come into your mind now. It could be anything at all. It could be what to eat for dinner, okay? It could be what to do about some conflict in a relationship. It could be what is going on with your emotions. Maybe you're experiencing anxiety or depression. Anything at all. Or maybe it's simply you want to rest. Here we go. And pause. And this is the decision to slow down. And breathe. And step back. This is the decision to get out of your own way. And breathe. And step aside. This is the decision to invite your inner wisdom in to help. And you can always ask these two questions now to receive help. Is there another way to see this? The situation, the person, your inner experience, whatever's going on, you're checking in with inner wisdom. Is there another way to see this? And what would be truly helpful now? That's the second question. What would be truly helpful now? And no need to force anything. Just rest, listen. The answers to these questions and the guidance from inner wisdom can come to you today, all throughout the day. You may be surprised how it shows up, how the answers, how the help shows up. And let this inner wisdom guide. This is the decision to choose my inner wisdom and to follow its peace and knowing. Follow. So when you hear the inner guidance, even if it doesn't seem to sometimes make sense or goes against what you would normally do, I'm going to just pause and listen to it. And you always have a choice to follow or not to follow. So nothing is being forced upon you. Okay? So the choice is always mine. Here's all you have to remember to do this practice all throughout the day today. Ready? Pause. Step back. Step aside. And let inner wisdom guide. Thank you for sharing in my Wizard of Oz vaccine story today. And just remember, just like Dorothy, it was in you all along. And you can use the pause for inspiration practice as your ruby slippers. Bye.